All right, guys, this is one of those videos I want to do for a little bit. Nothing too important, something lighter, fair than we usually do. But basically, how I prep my coffee. Now, I like to have a lot of protein in the day because otherwise I just crash, and I still like coffee. So I'm going to show you how I make a protein coffee that's cheaper than what you're going to get at like Dutch Bros or anyplace else, but it still tastes good and is also only 20 calories by itself. With the protein, it'll be 150. So I'll show you the ingredients here and what we use. So here's what I end up using. I use the Coffee Mate Zero Sugar. We use 2 tablespoons of that. Skinny Mix's vanilla. You can use mocha if you want. I use 2 tablespoons of that. It's about $10 through Amazon. That's the only place I've been able to find it. Sometimes Kohl's carries sugar-free mixes that are really good. This Kirkland brand whey protein, you can use any protein you want, what whey protein you want, or protein in general. Just make sure that it tastes good. It's either vanilla or chocolate. That will affect the taste of your coffee dramatically. The scoop I have there is a 1 tablespoon scoop. We're going to use for these two here, obviously 2 tablespoons, so we need that measuring spoon. And then whole earth plant-based sugar alternative, which I use. I use that in a couple different things, including tea, which I love. Even if you're not going to add protein, that sugar is great for your coffee and great for your tea. You should definitely try it out. And then in the little container there is just the protein pre-portioned out for its amount. And for reference, I use one of these. I think it's like 32 ounces. I drink a lot of coffee, but I love my caffeine. Anyway, so I use one of these to put everything into, and that's how I assemble my coffee. All right, now that I got most of that in there, it's going to be just a really thick powder at the bottom. I'm not going to show you that just yet because that's not really anything to show. What you're going to want to do from here is pour about half full of your cup. So that way you can stir it really easily, because otherwise it's just going to be a mess. I found that doing half full is better than trying to do it all the way full. All right, so I've already finished mixing. That's as full as I'm going to make it. It's pretty high up there. I got to give room for the lid. You can see the coffee stain where my ring usually goes for the seal on the lid. But anyway, pretty full, a little frothy at the top, but not bad. This lasts me for a little bit in the mornings and will prick you up quite nicely and keep you going. And just some last minute tips. Make sure that when you're done, you rinse your cup. It is whey protein, so it will smell kind of like old dairy after a while because of where whey is derived from. So you may want to clean that out when you're done, but it's a good coffee. I want to say it's like $1.50 per serving, because a bag of protein will cost you anywhere between $20 and $50. In my experience, the protein powders that are really chocolatey or are really vanilla flavored are going to be a little bit higher on price. They'll also be slightly higher in calories, like 10 or 20 per serving. But for the cost of what current protein coffees are at Dutch Bros, I think it's like $9 right now to get a protein coffee in a similar size. So keep that in mind. And yeah, this is something I enjoy. I do it just about every morning. I still enjoy coffee. I've done previous videos where I've talked about where I lost weight. My diet's changed a bit, but really not so much that I've had to cut anything out that I like. It took me a while to figure out what I wanted things. If you don't want the protein, I recommend the monk fruit sugar. That stuff, you can get that at Costco. It's like $8 a bag. I think it's $8. It's like $7.90 something. Is a great way for you to still enjoy sugar without having to give it up. I will say that granular form doesn't work so well in cold items like teas. It does well on hot things. I haven't tried baking with it. So if you're going to try that sugar out, definitely, if you're going to do monk fruit sugar, get the squeezy bottle of liquid. You can get it at Walmart, and that's like $6, I think. It does 100 servings, and you can put that in your tea, and it's going to taste exactly the same. It's a 1-to-1. I've enjoyed it, and I'm pretty picky about my sugars. So yeah, anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Go ahead. If you have any questions, let me know. Leave them in the comments below. And yeah, hope this helps somebody who's looking for a way to have protein coffee and not break the bank. So yeah,